I want to show you that indiscipline. And I've said this before. Anybody, listen, if you're struggling with porn, giving an example, and you want to eat Chick-fil-A, I'm giving an example now, but you know that this Chick-fil-A is not good for me, and you cannot stop but buy Chick-fil-A, you cannot stop porn. If you say, I want to stop drinking soda, but you can't get yourself to open your fridge, look at the soda and move away, you cannot stop porn. Because it is from the source called the flesh. Porn is a manifestation of the flesh. Just like drinking soda is a manifestation of the flesh. So it's not about stopping something, it's about dealing with self-control. And a time will have to come in your life where you have to ask yourself, when is enough enough? Because if I cannot control my appetite, really, when do I say, okay? This thing is what made a wise man a fool. Why do you have 700 wives? He doesn't know how to say no. He can't put stop to it. Is that it? He can't control that appetite. A time will come, you have to sit down and say, wait, this thing is, no, enough is enough. This is how far I want to go. In fact, true freedom is mastery of liberty in a jurisdiction. Madness is to get whatever you want and do whatever you like. If you feel like being naked now, you go outside, you are being mad. You can't just, I don't know how people live like this. Okay, you are free to watch. Are you free to stop? So are you free? I can do whatever I want. No problem. Stop. Then you realize you are not free. See what this guy was doing. See, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him and tore the lion apart as one who had torn apart a young goat. Though he had nothing in his hand, he used his bare hand. He did not tell his father or his mother what he has done. That ability thing there. Yes. And he went down and talked with woman. And she pleased Samson well. Look at the next verse. After some time, when he returned to get her, he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion. And behold, a swarm of bees and honey were in the carcass. Why did the Bible say carcass? Because it was dead. And he wasn't supposed to touch it. Look at what this man did. And he went and touched the lion, took the honey, and started eating on the road. And you say this kind of person will not be in a toxic relationship. Are you getting what I'm saying? Listen, this is the way you can come out. It's not a sensual thing. Nobody can be free if they don't want to be free. There is a difference between deliverance and casting out of devils. If you don't understand this thing I'm saying, you will be falling down in church, dirtying your clothes, and you will be carrying more demons. Deliverance is preached. Deliverance is to move somebody by revelation from a place to another place. That's why when you buy something from Amazon, they deliver it to your house. So deliverance is movement. Deliverance is taking someone from somewhere to somewhere. Casting out of devils is taking something out of someone. They are not the same. So a lot of people, show them KJV, Luke 4 verse 18. So you understand what we're saying. Then the word say, you shall know the truth, and it shall make you free. So deliverance is being exposed to a body of revelation. He says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted. To what? You preach deliverance. You preach deliverance. So it's not a sensual thing. Like, okay, these are the steps. You have to decide that there is a way. Listen, this life is action and reaction. Why am I always in this situation? Maybe there is something I'm doing that I have to change drastically. And once you make that switch, you are free. So the guy went and started eating honey. He touched dead things. No wine, no drink. They are not supposed to drink strong wine. I've asked you before, how is it that you are on somebody's laps and they were shaving your head and you did not feel it? The only explanation is that he was drunk. Once he would drink like that, he would find himself to Delilah's place. Go and put his head there. You carry your head on Delilah's laps. Razor is coming. They will shave your skull. You wake up, you will patch. God told him, no razor on your head. A careful reminder to understand that your strength is from above. If you study this guy, you realize that most of the time, the manifestation of power was for himself. He was given that power to defend Israel. He was using it to fight for women. Those are the self-destructive tendencies that he had in him that brought him down. Why did he want to end his life? You don't think it's traumatic? He said, "God, just one more chance." When you read Judges 16, because I want to rush. When you read Judges 16, 1-3, you see that he was sleeping around. He was sleeping with a woman that was not his wife. You see another trait there, emotional attachment without discernment. He went to fall in love with who he shouldn't fall in love with. They are telling you now, everybody is telling you, this person does not make sense. What are you doing with this person? They are telling you, your parents are telling you, your friends are telling you, everybody is telling you. They don't know what they are saying because you are in love. You don't know how I feel. If they feel you, we slap. I know you're laughing, but you know it's not funny. If everybody is saying check again, why not check again? This person is saying this thing. This person is saying this thing. This person is. There are some people that have come to meet me and they said, the girl said, I said, are you that desperate? This guy, this person, is him. It was from somebody I saw that thing, that actually desperation deadens discernment. Because in your right senses, there is no way, I know you. You can't choose this person. And that thing starts with scarcity mindset. That's the root of that thing, scarcity mindset. That if I miss this one, another one will not come. Listen, if you miss Elijah, God has 7,000 other prophets. So because it's not Elijah, do you get what I'm saying here? That's scarcity mindset. Now let me use this one. Oh. And also don't try to play smart. Now let me be with this one now because I don't want to be lonely. When the real person I want comes, then I'll release him. God doesn't pour new wine in old wineskin. What you are doing is called delay. If you were God, the way you are running your life, will you give somebody like you is your child? I've told you, there are some people that are praying to God. God, give me husband. He said, God forbid. We are not collecting any bad from you. And some men too, God, give me wife. You? Emotional attachment without discernment. There is something to learn from Adam. Goat is beautiful, but it's not the bone of my bone. I would rather be single than pig dog. If I don't see bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, it's not it. You have waited too long. Don't settle now. Abby, if you have come this far, why now pick something that people say after all this, this is the best you can? If you love it, I love it for you. Where you wait, and when God's Isaac comes for you, people say, this thing is the finger of God. It now makes sense. No, sir, I not tell you. Number 5, he had an unhealthy familiarity with danger. This is number 4, okay. An unhealthy is number 5, but if you say 4, it's okay. An unhealthy familiarity with danger. Adventure is not recklessness or carelessness. Adventure is not recklessness or carelessness. And I'm talking to you. Because many Christian guys, they want Cardi B, but they want her in tongues. The girls is Chris Brown body, but it's Apostle Seman. Yee-hoo! But inside. It's not fun. What they are saying is that it's safe. It's too safe. There's no spice to it. There's no PD you can't get. So don't worry. It's that thing. They like that thing toxic. Where you are asking, where are you? You are living on the edge. It's this is hot love. Do we have message translation? The person that is, you are laughing, you better face your walk. Proverbs 5, verse 3 to 6. Show them in message translation. Proverbs 5, verse 3 to 6. This message, I don't want to rush it. How will we do now? The lips, let's read. You use your mouth to sing. Read it. Oh yeah, let's read. 1, 2, go. The lips. Yes. Yes. Next. Yes. Now, listen, this is coming from, you are seeing things. If he's advising you, yeah, what do? He says, so my friends, listen closely. Don't treat my words casually. Keep your distance from such a woman. Absolutely stay out of her neighborhood. He didn't say don't stay around her. People are laughing here and there. I tell you, you laugh, but you are hearing words. Another thing that Samson had, which all of us is so obvious, is oversharing. Listen to me. You don't have, oh my goodness, how do I say this? You have to understand that when you tell people all the things you went through, there is a balance of transparency. and trust must be earned. When you tell somebody how your ex abused you, you just told them all the things that you can take. If somebody did it before, they know that when you get to a vulnerable place with them, they can also do it and get away with it. To make it practical, you have decided that this next relationship, you don't want to sleep around. Don't go there and be saying things like, they used me, we're having so much sex. Now they know. Oversharing. Some people talk too much. You give people the equipments to exploit you. Oversharing. This thing is the secret of your life. Samson, why are you telling Delilah? This thing is supposed to be between you, your father, your mother, and God, Jehovah. You went and told a Philistine because you are in love. God said, keep it as a secret. He is not wise, Abi. You know what the Bible says about your sins? He puts it in the sea of forgetfulness. In other words, he's telling you, do what I've done. Forget. When you get to the point where you now understand this person, the relationship is going a particular way, you have boundaries, you have accountability in place, that's when you can now start talking and saying, if you start too soon, they will hurt you so bad. There are some things you even say, they will not text you again.